Dude, what the fudge? I just got spotted at Taco Bell. No way. I should call the cops on me. I haven't even been here for like 10 minutes. Oh, dude, there's no way. Hold on. That was about to say, dude. I was like, ain't no way, dude. I did not. I've not done a single thing to anybody. In fact, waking up with a dirty blanket on me was just insane. You know. And what are you gonna do? You're gonna call the cops? You're homeless. Excuse me. And somebody puts a dirty blanket on you, nobody's gonna care. Actually, you know, even though, like, that's a pretty true statement, whatever, some people actually, like, kind of care, and I've seen it happen before to other people. Very rarely that there's homeless people in the same shoes as me where, like, they're doing the best that they can each and every day. Maybe they don't always, get things right, or, like, maybe things don't fall in line for them every day. But yeah, I met this really nice, like, Persian lady. Just, like, asking me, like, where my family is and everything. Most of the time, I'm just like, I don't have a family. Actually, you know what? That's what I told her. I was basically so tired. I was just like, yeah, I don't have any family. My mom, she's just my human trafficker. That's my pimp right there. She even pays for my phone bill. Get it? What is it called? Wait. Please don't make a fool of me. Literally. Come on and just don't act like you know. Wait. Oh, tap your phone. Because I'm thinking of what that rapper guy said. I don't know who's on that song, Shot Me Up by Justin Timberlake, but which is actually funny. Yeah, TS escorts chop me up, like selling my organs, or like even then, like especially selling my organs to hit up trans escorts or just trans girls. And I also get, like, I like regular girls too, but like I don't know. It's just kind of weird because, like, now I basically totally, like, expose the fact that almost every single girl in America was basically selling themselves. It's crazy. Like, at one point or another, at least. Isn't that crazy? Going from getting in trouble with especially cartel or just black gangs, Asian mafias, and everywhere in between, and then, like, having fear for your life, especially, like, the fact that some of these people would, like, take up the emergency rooms with their family. Like, they'd literally just call up anybody, take up the emergency rooms, literally come into my medical office at Prime Medical. That's why you motored a shot. That's why you dropped me out of the practice, because you knew that, I was being trafficked, and rather than helping me, instead you just wanted to try to sell me out. And because you knew that I was going to expose your country, India, over here selling girls, letting girls get into that line of work at 16. But I'm not judging. Why would I judge anyway? Donald Trump's literally gonna make the age of consent around like 13 to 14 years old. What am I going to do to stop that? What do you think these adults would do to stop that? Knowing that most of them have been in this type of, complicit actions and, operations and just, I don't know, occurrence, halfway stigma within society. So, yeah, it's just crazy. It's just crazy to think about. I think he said like, "Oh, girl, don't make me tap your phone," something like that. I was like, "Yeah, my mom taps my phone all the time because she pays for my phone bill," and it's like, what am I going to do? I'm going to refuse? I literally have no money, so. And also, every single doctor that I have always wants to contact my mother, especially when I ask them to sign a medical form so that way I could receive my own social security. But yeah, my mom doesn't control my life. Yeah, my mom doesn't know any criminals. Yeah, my mom, isn't some type of like halfway like community elite, whatever. Just like fudge. But yeah, it's crazy. I just lived a crazy life, honestly. It's sick. There's nothing else to say about it, really. Anyway, I just wanted to make sure I don't get arrested right there. I was like, even if I did, I was like, gotta catch this on camera. Fucking LAPD has literally like done terrible things to me. I mean, like really terrible things. I mean, like letting my neighbor, when I was living with my mom, trash our yard. And it wasn't even ours. It was basically my mom's the whole time. I literally couldn't even stay in that house. I literally have to leave sometimes. Sometimes I would literally have to leave. Only one time did I leave the entire country. And I went to Alaska to try to live with one of my relatives. I'm not even going to say who, because I really don't care about my family. But my family doesn't care about me first. Even though I still love my family, I don't give a fuck about them. I don't care. Why am I going to care? That just makes no fucking sense. I literally can't even sleep over at my grandma's house. And if I ask any of my fucking uncles for help, oh, dude, I either get beat down or I'll fucking have to, like, I don't even know, figure out what to do the very next day. If I ask any of my aunts for help, forget about it. They literally work for LAUSD. They all still work for LAUSD. But you want me to believe that my family cares about me, especially after putting out this Epstein list? And all of my aunts and my mom work for LAUSD, and there's all this human trafficking being exposed, but only to a certain degree, and a lot of it's being hidden, and they didn't even let federal workers into LAUSD schools, whether or not they had to detain even a kid or even deport a kid who's probably being used as a criminal or trafficker. Yeah, exactly. Shut the fuck up. My family are all fucking traffickers, for all I care and for all I know. Alright? Probably a few of them fucking pedophiles. And even if I was, why would it fucking matter? Donald Trump's a pedophile. And even if I was, let's just be honest, it would not be fucking as true, especially as Donald Trump or especially any member of my family or anybody else in between, because if you think about it, I would be detained already. I would be in court. I would be investigated. I would be put on the news. But they don't want to put that. They don't want to put that person, that's an autistic person that really exposes Trump to a way worse degree than anybody else, okay? All these other people, especially on YouTube, that do podcasts, that do all these interviews, they just don't do it like me. I just expose Trump and I just like embarrass this man to no end. Sure, he could probably have me in a room, interview me, and I'm like, yeah, I don't have any work history. What else do you do? How much education do you have? What's your education like? I'm just like, oh, well, I only have about like, ninth grade credits. So basically, I only went to school until ninth grade, and I'm basically the mind of a ninth grader. It's like, wow. Looks at the audience, they all just laugh, and I'm just like, man, I have autism. I've literally been blacklisted from especially employment, and now people are starting to recognize that there is in fact an employment blacklist in America. They may not understand it, they may not even realize it, even as they're trying to expose it, or maybe they're just recognizing it on YouTube. They'll eventually find out. Why do you think that illegal immigrants get to work but not you, even now? Also, why do you think that Donald Trump doesn't want to help or assist anybody to learn the English language? It's because I make words like alphabetical or some other kind of word. And because I could extend the English language, that's why. And Donald Trump's really scared of that. Also, why do you think that some people don't get medical care? Also, why do you think Luigi Mangione is in jail? If he wasn't even on the Epstein List, or even like doing a crime before the one they did, don't you think that like he might have paid some girl to be trafficked? Also, get it, like being a girl, like praying for a prostitute. Also, get he worked in AI. I called out Shriners of America. I called out Shriners of America because I know what they're doing. I know what kind of experiments they're doing. So Donald Trump, Los Angeles County, LAPD, come after me whenever you want. I know you're counting on it. If they're not, best believe they're not trying to detain me, especially for any crime that I've ever done, which I've gotten away with plenty of stuff, but I'm not going to incriminate myself on any video because I have a little bit of cancer, you know what I'm saying? They know what I'm saying, man. 328 plus minus over 56. 328 plus minus over 5,602 plus or minus. CAT scan radiation done to me. I was literally burning. You'll never experience that. God bless everybody.